Good morning, everyone, or good evening to you, or good afternoon to you. Welcome to Chowe MKU. Today date is 4th of April 2026, Saturday morning, Sydney time, 9:45 a.m. Um, Today's section, we have entered in phase two. Last week was the end of phase one for the beginners. So today we started phase two, which is um, so today I will be speaking about support and resistance in trading, special forex trading. Um, I know you are wondering what is support and resistance again in trading. If you are new, it's one of the very very important tools every traders out there use one way or another, you know. So without support and resistance, sometimes your success rate in trading will be very low, you know. So because we have two rivals in a market, the buyers and the sellers, they are rival. They don't like one another. The other one, the buyers trying to always protect their profit. The seller also trying to protect their profit. So they are all anxious about losing their trade. So they always pulling one another, just like this band here. The buyers will pull it, the seller will pull it. You understand? So the stronger one that have more muscle, just like mine, will win for time period, and then the seller will gain their energy back more stronger and grow their muscle, and then they will pull again, and then they will be the winner of period of time. So that's how market go. So it's always, if you can identify your support and resistance always, trust me, you are on the right track. But it's very important that you know what support and resistance is, not just to know it, but how to implement it, how to identify it is also one of the critical point, crucial, very important also. So I will not waste your time much. Um, we can get down to it. Um, Mostly what is support and resistance in forex trading. Um, I just I have comment on a bit. I will show you in details, like I always do, which I believe that it's easy to learn when you go over things or when you see the writing than just listening. If you combine reading and listening, it's more easy to, for you to pick it up to handle. So I always prepare few texts and I read to you. Yourself is looking at it, then you will understand what I'm talking about before I even finish reading it. Um, Welcomes again to Chowe MK. First disclaimer, I am not a professional advisor. This channel or this page It's only educational purpose only. So always remember, trading involves risks. So do your own research and seek a professional advisor. And trading can make you rich, can also make you poor. So that's gonna be, before we continue, you and I, we are in one team. We are all beginners. So we're trying to grow up together to have successful journey on the way trading whatever currency, stock, crypto, name it. Please subscribe to our channel. Click the like button. Our YouTube channel, Trade with MK. Facebook, the same name, Trade with MK. Instagram, Trade with MK. So you cannot miss out some of the important contents that will be coming very soon. Remember, this is a step-by-step basis knowledge only. So we get down to that for now. Welcome to Trade with MK, phase 2, support and resistance. Support. What is support? Remember, I'll still go on chat on my MT4 platform later on very soon to show you everything practical. For now, let me just read it to you. Price level where markets go up, that's what support is. So where the buyer seem very confident in themselves that this market, where the price is at the moment, is likely to go up maybe 70% then going down. That area or that zones, we consider that as support. Resistance, price level where markets goes down. That's where the sellers are looking to sell. That's why they see the area as their zones as the best opportunity at the moment to sell. It's very simple. Support equal flow, resistance equal ceiling. Support and resistance, the short keyword is S and R. A key technical analysis level where price action trends to halve or reverse. Support is a flow where buying demand forces downward trends, while resistance is a ceiling where selling supplies halves upward trends. Identifying these zones helps traders define entering and exit points, manage risks, and identify trend reversal. I will show you live on a chart. Bear with me for a minute. A key aspect of support and resistance. Definition, support is a price level where buying interest is strong enough to overcome selling pressure. Like I said, that's the place mostly most buyers are intending to buy at that moment. Resistance is a price level where selling pressure overcomes buying interest. So when there's more seller in the market, then they can defeat the buyers at that point. Once a support level is broken, it often becomes a new resistance level and vice versa. So if we are in a support and then the price break our support zone or the area, then that area is now considered as resistant. Same go for resistance. If the price break our resistance level or the zone, that consider as support. Um, Identification, shim high and shim low, obvious historical peaks and truths on a chart. Multiple touches, levels that have been respected multiple times are stronger. If the price go up and down in that same area few times, 1 to 2, 3 times, it's becoming a strong area where the buyers are interested to buy. Time frame important. Higher time frame, daily, weekly, and monthly, produce more significant and reliable as support and resistance, which is SNR. Level than lower levels than lower time frame, 1 minute to 5 minute time frames. Um, they can be very tricky. It's very hard to, because your support level of resistance can be broken very, very easy. Trading strategies. There's a lot of strategies with support and resistance. People use it in many different ways. They apply to their own strategy. They don't just trade blindly. They combine with different strategy they have or different indicators they have. They also combine with price action to together they get more strong. And then, like I said, the more buyer you have, the stronger they are to defeat the sellers. The more seller in the market, the stronger the sellers are to defeat the buyers. So you have to able to identify where market trends is, where which one is more stronger at that moment. Is it support? Is it resistance? I know sometimes people trade in many different ways. Price touch, it bounce back. But to be honest with you don't just trade on support only, the support zone or resistance zone only. You need to combine with your strategies, whatever it may be. That will make it more accurate. Your accuracy of winning trade will be more higher than losing trade. So support and resistance bands, reversal, traders buy at support or sell at resistance, expecting the price to hold and reverse. That's one of the strategy people do. But sometimes, like I said, they have to combine with other of their skill. I will show the example to you. Support and resistance breakout, that's another strategy right there. Continuation, traders wait for a breakthrough a level, expecting the trend to continue in that direction. So that's another strategy people also use support to trade with. Retest strategy, a safer approach, waiting for the price to break a level, then return to test it. Retesting a previous ceiling has new flow before entering. I will demonstrate all that on our chat very soon. Best practices, zones, not lines. We don't just draw a line to expect that to be our support. It have to be a zone, not line. Treat S and R, support and resistance, as area or zones on the chart rather than exact, precise price point. So guys, that was few details about support and resistance. But trust me, there's a lot of detail out there. What is support and resistance? And you can watch more, you can go learn more, to So I just gave you few basic knowledge of what is support and resistance. The MT4 platform I only use that most people use trading view, but I just make it easy for myself and use the platform that I already set up. There's a few different anyway. Um, so this is the platform here. Uh, we first this is daily time frame, and here is our 4 hour time frame. So this is our 4 hour time frame we will be using to place our trade on. So first of all, we need to come to the daily time frame. Let me show you some of the support and resistance point. So I'll make it bigger, it's smaller. So here, let me draw some line. So whenever they say support, see where I just drawn my line is, that's support right there. This is support level. So whenever the price return back to this line, the buyer try to buy here. That's support there. And resistance is here, where this line is. Whenever the price go up here and touch that line or this zone area, they consider that as a resistance. So that's how people you identify them on the chart. So it's kind of like stream high and stream low. See? And then when it break there, that also have become support and new resistance has formed here. So that's will become resistant. That will be our support. Now a breakout is there. The price return went back up, return went back up. So here return went back down. So and then it break out again. So that is now area considered as a support, and this area will be considered as a resistance. So it's just the same. The price went up back up and then it break out. So now that area will be considered as resistance. The new support was the new high here, and price hit back down, back there. It's now support resistance, and then it will break out, and then here that's the new support price breakout. So that will be resistance. It touched there and back. So that's just support and resistance. That's what it is. I'm telling you. You just need to identify those patterns on every chart you'll be analyzing. Okay. So there's no difference. I'm not telling you this that's the strategy or that's how you trade, but I'm just telling you that's how you know support and resistance. Okay. Um, so is the place now where buying demands uh, can be the place that I just show you and the selling zone. So whenever the price touch our support, like I said, the buyers here see now another. So that's why it is. So I don't recommend you putting lines on every support and resistance zone on your chart. That will make it crazy. Always go to the current time. What's the current time in the market? The closer support and zone there, resistance there, always identify that. You don't want to be here, checking here, this area to be your support while the price is up here. No, I don't see the use of that. It is support. If the price return back to it just like there, here, I can consider this now as support. But we are on it right on the top here, all the way on the top here. So what should I be done? So I should look for support somewhere around there. See, right? So that's where it is. Uh, and also look for that. Or depend. So you see here, price came down, bounced back to resistance. So when it come here, the sellers like, oh, we need to sell, we need to push, I need to take, so the buyers will kind of sometimes scared. It's like, okay, you know what? I have to go out here because the price will not break out. They feel like the price will drop back. So they try to uh, take out their position here sometime. And then the sellers say, okay, we need to sell. The price return back to it and likely it's going to drop. But before they do that, they always identify some of the uh, combined with some of the enterings, like the hammer here, this hammer higher, higher high here, hammer. So they look at this one and then they say, okay, you know what? The price, and then they see this boom. So they see like, oh, the sellers are in a good, opportunity. The sellers are in, are getting stronger. So sometimes they'll sell here, there, or so that's how it works. So I will still show you that just how supportive. I will come to it in a real time, and I just trying for you to identify. So that's the play where the buyers and can have interest and the sellers also have interest. Mm. So I already show you whenever the support is broken, it becomes what? Resistant. Whenever resistance is broken, it becomes support. I show you that already. Yeah. So uh so that's just how it goes. So for them to identify that, sometimes they look at this one and say, okay, whenever the price come down this way, it bounce back, but now it's broken, so it's nothing, it don't last forever. This is a daily chart, and so I don't recommend going to lower times and stuff. So there's some of the trading strategy why the resistance bounce where trader try to buy. These are the one that I just show you. So when the price go up here, they want to bounce. They expect the price to bounce back down here, which it happened a few times. Here the price came down, it bounced back up. So that's some people use that strategy. So whenever the price comes down to their support line, they buy and then they take profit here. Uh, Sometimes the price touch that, they assume they sell, and then they will take their profit here if you do that. So so that's the zone strategy. I mean the bounce strategy. Some people use combined with their other different technique. And show you another example again. Bear with me. So I'll show you the continuation breakout. So as we see the, so let's say that was the one there. I was support there. So this is the second strategy some people use. This is their support level and then resistance. And then the price breakout and close down here. So they will wait, they will enter right here. When this candlestick here close, they will go sell. And then what they will do, they will put their stop loss above the higher sometime, which is 190 pips. And then they will take 1-to-1 ratio, which is about 190 pips. See, they, that trade they have won it. Yeah, sometimes they will double that, go to up to 300, 400 pips. They still want it. But, it's 1-to-1 ratio is much better for me. And So that's how it is. I will still show you better way. Yeah, and here this where they price sometime the test strategy is retest again. On here, what they do is they identify their supposed zone. All this one is a supposed zone area. All this one is not. It's not just this line or around here. There. So when they identify and then they got their resistance, so and they want to continue trading high. So what they will do is the price break out their support here, a breakout, it went back up, and then it came down, retest again. When it retests, it went back up. They will buy from high of this candlestick. They will buy from high here of that. This will be their entering point. That will be their entering point right there. And then they will buy right there. And then they go sometimes 236 pip. And they'll put their stop loss there, 1-to-1 ratio. And then they'll go 236 pips. This will be their target. Profit target is almost to hit. You know, So that's how it works. That's support and resistance, guys. So that was the retest strategy. So the zones are these are the zone area. So the zone is here. So I will show you that in a minute. So now let's get down to the real one. Uh, how and when and how should I enter? Okay, first we need to identify our trend. Um, Whenever you are trading support and resistance, like I said, it's a two battles that are going on. You know, each side trying to win. So you need to identify which one have big muscle at that moment, which one most likely to win. You don't just want to do it blindly. You need to know you want to go to the winning side. You want to trade towards the winning side. You need to look for the stronger team. So what do you do? Now you have to trade multi-time frame. So how? The higher time frame, if I were to be placing my trade, I'm looking at 4 hour here. I'm looking at 4 hour to place trade on 4 hour. Then I will be looking at trade on looking for opportunity on 4 hour chart. First, what should I do? I'll look for trend. What date was this? June 11. So I'll go to my daily time frame, which is here. So when I come to my daily time frame, I'll make it a bit smaller. So let's say on the 4 hour is where I join my support and resistance. So I join my support there and resistance up here. Okay. And so I join the resistance with the red zone. These are the zone area. It's not just one line. So whenever the price come into this zone, I consider that as resistance. Whenever I come down to the blue zone, that's where it is a support. So if I was trading this market at the time it happened, so and then the market return here, I go there, return back here. So what date was this one? First, I'll look at the market. This was June 6th. The first support hit on the 6th of June 2025 or 13th of June. So I go to my daily time frame. I see when was that? Yeah, my daily time frame, which is June 13. So the market was here at that time, this blue line here. So if I were to look, I was there here, I'll draw my trend line. See, I drawn my trend line. It was downtrend when the market was at this blue area. It was downtrend. Okay, so you see, so I will not be looking at I will not be looking at support trade, buy trade. That time I'll be looking at opportunity for resistance. So if you look there at the times here on the 13th of June 2025, the trade was there, and a trend here I already identified in a higher time frame where my wealth whose teams is stronger, and it's, as I can see, the sellers are more stronger at that moment because it's downtrend on a daily time frame. So I will not be looking at the support. I will not be looking at buyers. I will be looking to go with the team, the sellers. I'll be looking to look for the opportunity to sell, not to buy. You can still buy and make money. It all depend. But for me, I'll be looking to sell at that moment. This why. So on here, until the trend change here, this is where my trend changed. So between that to the 13th June to the 12th of August, it was that downtrend, 2025. So if I look at my 4 hour on the 13th of June, which was the trend were here, the price were here at the time. So I will be looking to look for sellers. So the price were here on the 13th of June, but then I'll look for what? I'm looking for resistance, pullback, so before I enter. So now I've drawn my my support line below here because it tests here. It went back up. That consider now as my support. So if I were trying resist now because I'm looking to sell, so the price came to my resistance area, zone area, and return back. See, drop. That's considered as a resistance right there, and then I'll look into sell here depending on it was not test yet, so it came back down to my support, went back to my, so I will sell here because now the price was first test, the drop back down, it came back to resistance, and at these times on the 17th of July 2025, as you know, the daily time frame was still a downtrend. It was still downtrend. So what would I do? I can either wait, sell here when the market hit this zone, sell there and look for certain patterns, price pattern, and see if the opportunity was good. I know the daily time frame is downtrend, so I was not looking at this. So if I were to sell here, somewhere there, and then the price pull back to this one, see, took my profit 160 pips. I waited all these times. When I draw my trend here, the price went back up. I was still a bit patient. It came back down again. Now I know this is resistance area now. So this is now support, 1, 2. So now what happened? If those that was trading support now, When the price return here, they know that the support were here on the first time. They were to try it. They would have still make money from here if you are trading the bounce strategy. So you will trade there, you sell here, you still make 160 pip. The bounce strategy, I sell here again, sell here, and then come down 150 pips. So that 150 pips, whatever I was trading on one standard law, mini lot, depend my capital. That's the money I would have made easy. So that's one day, all right. And so now I'm still on the 4 hour looking for another opportunity. So the price came back here. See, the price came back to my resistance. What date was that? 28th of July. 28th of July, the price came back there to my support. And 28th of July, what was the price on daily time frame? So the price was still downtrend. Okay, 28th of July, the price was still bit downtrend, even though the market was flat, it was going sideways. But because I'm trading resistance level, so 28th July on the 4 hour time frame would have be there. And see here is 28th of July. If I were to enter here, then look, breakout happened. My stop loss was very high, 160 pips. You see, it didn't hit my stop loss, 160. It came back down here. I will close that trade immediately because it break out. Or the time it break out this level here, when it break out that level, I will just close my trade. I will not even wait for the trade to go to the stop loss. Or if I want to be taking risks, big risks, then I can wait a gun because I already calculate my risk level. I'm ready to let that money go for 160 pips. I'm ready, like I already make up my mind to let it go. So I will not close the trade when because it break out. So when it break out, it reverse back. And then what happened? I will have closed it because this support and resistance now is void. It's no longer me. Is no longer useful. Okay, so we avoid that now. That area now, this area now become what? New support, and this one is now new resistant. Okay, and then that's this area now become new support. Remember, and that become resistant. So what was the market at this time? When the market dropped back here and went to our resistance was it came back to our support area. If you were still to buy, you will still make money if you are not trading with a higher time frame confirmation. You will still make the money. But I'll always make sure I'll trade with a higher time confirmation before placing trade for support or resistance, taking any of the trade. So when it came back down to support here, let me check what was the price at the time. It went back to my resistance. What was the price at that time? Let me see that on the day that was on the 19th of August 2025. On the daily time frame, what was the price? 19th of August here. 19th of August, this one, my trend line changed ready. Trend line change. It told me here I joined to join my trend line. from the lower times. I have my three touch. See, you got my first touch. It went back, touch again. It respect this trend line. So I already, it told me already that the trend line on a daily time frame has changed. So now the buyers are getting stronger, so I can see some of the patterns identify that the buyers are in control. Back to my chart, I will not be trading sell anymore. I will be looking to buy. So I'll be looking at support. I'm no longer looking at resistance because the market is already telling me buy from the 19th of August to the 12th of December, the 10th of December 2025. So I'll be looking to only buy, not sell. So I'll go back to my 4 hour. Now I'm looking for what? I'm only looking for my support. I'm only looking to buy because the daily time frame already telling me that this trend here have changed. Is now heading towards the upper. So I will not be trading the downward trend. I'll be trading the uptrend. So the buyers are coming in the market. I confirm with the daily time frame. The buyers are coming in the market. I join my time here. Let me remove this one. My support levels is already there. I join my trend line here up there. I have my three touch. It went back up. It bounced back trend line back up. It test back. So now it went back up. So I know that I'm in the daily higher time. I'm in the uptrend now. So that I have confirmed that with the daily that I'm in the uptrend. So now I go back to my 4 hours. I'm looking for opportunity in the uptrend direction now. So this where it's come down beautiful. So as you know, I had more winning, maybe one less, maybe one loss, small loss. So I'm still good, like my win rate is good. Understand? So far I come here now. I look for what on the 19th of August. So when the price hit that, I will not be here. If you are trading bonds, you can sell and you will still make money from sell, but I'm not looking at that anymore. I'm looking at what support. I'm looking to buy now. So what happened? Here I came down here when it hit, and I was looking for my came back with this. The seller was like they were going with power. They came down heavily to my support zone. And when they came down the way, like the price was going, I was looking, no, I need some sign, I need some signal telling me that the buyers are coming back. They are not giving up here, even though I had a hammer here, you know. Uh, but when it came back, the buyers came heavily with this big pattern here. I'm like, okay, something is happening. It back down there. So what I have done, I would have said, come back, it test, enter here. If I were to enter there by, so what would be the stop loss? Um, yeah, 80 pips. So I go, my stop loss would be 80 pips below here. See, that would have been my stop loss down here. And then what? Then I took my 80 pips, so I win that trade. So I'm still looking for the price to do what? To bounce back again to my support level here, which is Uh, I'm still looking to buy, not to sell, because the daily time frame, like you say, you see, when we make this money here today, price drop back to the same simple level again, down here, and then it touched there and went back. I was looking for confirmation. It came back up. It closed above there. I'll take here. See, check how many pip, 90 pip again. Put my 90 pip stop loss. Put my 90 pip stop loss. Put my take profit here. You know, so my 90 pip stop loss for here. So somewhere there. And then my take profit would have been here. It hit. I make that. Still winning. That's this smash strategy. I'm telling you, still winning a trade, right? He's seen no loss. And then what happened? I'm still trading up to December upper trend. So that's another way. But if I wanted to go continue for breakout with this one, I can still do it. Like I will take 50% of my profit here, 50% if I were trading. I will not close the fully trade because I don't want to enter here. I can if I want to, but I'd rather be here in a trade and take 50% here and let the trend run with this trend line here. See my trend line? Wherever you may be using, I will let it run from all the way from here, run all the way down here when this close 200 pips or whatever pips I would have want to get, you know. So here when it got down, touch there, when I took my 50% here, I let it run for another whatever you want to run it for, 200, 300 pips, you know. So, but I would have closed here because the trend on a 4 hour here changed. I'll just take that and then out of the market for daily. Then I look for new what. Then again, I look for new opportunity because the breakout happened here. So now that is now my support here. And then when breakout happened, a new resistance. So new resistance form, breakout happen, and support form become the old resistance become support. There it happened again. It returned back. I was looking for return. It didn't happen. So and stay training upper trend, a breakout. So that become my support. And then I have new resistance zone. See, and then here become my support again. The old resistance become a support level. Okay. Yeah. And so the price got back down here heavily. It was going heavily down, break out my support level, and then it came back up. When it came back up, would I just say, you know what? This is the zone area, return back, would I buy from here? And then stop loss 66 pip, I win that because I was still in daily time frame up to 10 of December. It was still uptrend for me. So I was not looking to sell. I was just looking for buy, not looking to sell until the trend changed. Only looking to buy only. So when the trend went back up there, it came down, it break. When it break that back, the resistance that were here, what? happened what? Remember, it changed to support. Okay, so price drop back. So the new resistance form, price came back down to support. So you know, and so here when it came back down to support level again, what happened? I say, you know what? It dropped. It closed above my support. I'll go 80 pips. See, it didn't touch my stop loss, would have been somewhere here. And then I just enter somewhere there. When it break down here, it came back up again. I seen this pattern, but when it close here, I take small trade here. I win my 80 pips easy. Out again, still winning. All right. So these are how I use the support and resistance. And then what happened? A price break my support here, new form. So I'm like, okay, my support has been broken. The price didn't return back. So it become a resistance. So what we do, I look at the what day was that? That was 11. If you look, if my trading was to finish 10 of December here, 10 of December, which was here, the trend 10 of December. When we break our support here, I'm looking to still looking, but now I'm like, okay, I'm still looking. Go back to my daily time frame. I go to the highest October, identify trend line. Now I see that the trend has changed. Hit back. This confirmed. This was my confirmation here of my trend changing. So it came back down, went back up, my three touch. So I know from 10 of December, trend change, I'm in a downward trend up to the new trend change here up to 26 of 27 of March 2026. So when the trend change here, so I know now I'm in a downtrend again. So what I do, I go back to my 4 hours time frame, start looking for what? I'm no longer looking for buy. My support level is done. I'm against them. They are my opponent now. I'm no longer in their team. I am free from them. What I'm doing, I switch side. I say, you know what? The sellers. Uh, I want you guys. I want to join your team now. I no longer want support, so I switch to become a seller. So now I'm only looking for selling opportunity. I'm looking for resistance. I'm no longer looking for a support level because on the 10th of December, when they got defeated, the buyers got defeated, they're getting weaker and say, you know what? Come on. I changed my team. I'm no longer Chelsea fan. I'm going for what? Barcelona. For real? Yeah. Uh, so on the 10th of December, when the trend changed, which was here, so now I'm looking for what? Retest, uh, looking for resistance, but here, support, and but it was bit, not much, even though it was little. I came down there, a breakout, come back down here. That area become a support. I would have stayed trade this one resistance level because it breakout. The price came back here. When it came here, I sell. I made small profit. If I were to take that, if I were to continue, I would have take more. It's up to you. and then so when they break out, they form new support line, and then this support now become resistant. You know, so the price came back to my resistance, came back, break out, like okay. So when I break out here, and what was the because if I were to enter here, I'm being honest with you, were to enter here and then 100 pips stop, I lose my 100 pips here because it break out. So that's would that be a resistance breakout, and then I go back there. This is where you need to trade another different always, because like I said, when I tell you the second strategy, when people will let the market break out and then they will sell on the support. So when it happened here, my support happened there, a breakout there. So support level were here. Yeah, it came down back there. So when it came back there, make small, but when it break out here, up, retest, you know, back, retest, that's another strategy. When it back the low below this one, I was to sell here. Then the high of this one, 130 pips, then I would have go because I'm staying sell resistant, right? So I was to sell there 130 pips, easy. I got my 130 pips. So far I only lost one. I have one losing trade, and how many winning trade I had. So that's up to I'm still in daily time frame up to March 27 or stay in daily time frame. Uh, I'll stay in downward trend, I mean. So when you break out there, then I look for my new resistance and support level. That was new support, new resistance, you know. So but it didn't return back to it. It dropped break out here. If I were to trade, I would have still make some money, because there's, like I said, it's not one strategy. You have retest, you have breakout continuation here, a breakout. So if you feel like you can continue, you make that little money there, 130, easy. So that's what it is, or you retest whatever it is. So you break out there, and then what it happened here, came back down, new support level has been created. And then what new is support now become what resistance. So market went back there to my resistance level, resistance, and then what a bang, 160 pips, I win easy, take my profit. The sell, I'm staying in the selling zone until the 27th March. I'll stay selling this currency pair. Okay. And then when it break, see, I know I didn't buy here because I know the daily time frame was downtrend, so I wouldn't be looking to buy. I was only looking sell. So the market still sell again, you know. So was that 150 pips? There we go. You know, you take out whatever it is, another winning trade, and then what happened? The market down here, come back again, still my resistance on support, and then what happened? A breakout. When it get there, I still waiting to sell. It continue. I was looking to sell, pull back here, on our soul here. And then what happened here? And many pips, the 30 say, we got breakout. So I lose this trade. But if I were to just say, you know what, the market has broken out, I would just pay, I would have just lose only small, like 60 pips, But if I, that's just sometimes it is. And now what happened? If you were trading breakout strategy in breakout, you could do that, but I wouldn't have done it. I would have let because you can't take every trade opportunity, you know. So I would have let this go. You mess up, yes, so what? Because the daily time frame was still downward for me. So in this case, some people would have taken, depend what are they trading, if it was trading breakout continuation or breakout retest here, a breakout, it came back out, a breakout, they would take that trade, whatever it was, but I wouldn't take it because I didn't get confirmation with daily time frames. So I miss out. There's always a lot of opportunities. So you cannot get every trade you want to enter. And then the trend changed on the 27th March. We are in the upper trend. There we go. New resistance form. Yeah. Come to the daily time frame. The trend changed on the 27th March. It was going up trend. So that's how it go. That was few strategy, but that's how powerful T-put and resistance is. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So if you, the way you see me already, I demonstrate, trust me, the winning rate was almost around 80% or 90% in winning rate. Okay, so imagine the win rate was that high. If you really can identify and try to do trade with the the trend of higher time frame. If you on a hourly rate, hourly time frame trade, confirm have confirmation with 4 hour time frame before you place trade on hourly time frame. If you on a 4 hour time frame, make sure you have confirmation on your daily time frame. The trend is high uptrend or downtrend. Okay, so that's how it works. And if you follow this strategy, you combine with your own skill, your own method, trust me, your trading will change. Your accuracy will increase and your losing will decrease because it's powerful. Many professionals out there, trust me, they use this one. They apply it. They don't do it exactly as I am doing, but almost similar to whatever other strategy, price action, they identify different pattern of the price, but they are still looking at support and resistance level and higher time frame confirmation. So this is one of the powerful technique of support and resistance I have just explained. I have gone through it. So I am sure that if you go start looking and identify your support and resistance level, you will be really happy with. You can look at the some of the historical chart, go ahead the same way that I just show you, go ahead and check out. You will be like, wow, this is phenomenal. Trust me, it's beautiful. It is great. So, guys, that's it for today. Not to waste your time. We've been here for long. Thank you for taking your time watching, but there's more to come. We are still in educational course for now. After that, believe me, I'll only be trading live, demonstrating why I took this trade, why and why I am taking this trade, so and so, explaining to you. You will see everything. That's my strategy called dummy strategy. Okay, very easy, very simple. So, but for now, as the beginners, I myself, I am beginner also. But as our beginners, we are all in different level, but we need to learn the basic tools that I am going through out with you this journey. So when you're done, when this little course, when we finish this small course, you will know what you are doing and you will able to develop your own strategy, play around with it because you already know what you are doing. You know the basic tools I am showing you. I'm not gonna cover everything in trading, forex, crypto, or stock. I only try to explain the basics that everyone, I don't care what level you're on, that will use to trade online. So thank you for watching again. Please like and subscribe to our button. Thank you. Have a wonderful day and see you soon.